See, Donald. Oops, that did open. Donald was, Donald had darkness. Extreme darkness in him. Just as I had extreme darkness in me. The problem was, I actually had a lot of light in me as well, whereas Donald just didn't. But he was dark and mysterious and brooding and, in my opinion, drop-dead gorgeous. He was really smart. He was exciting, you know? The bad boy. The bad boy who knew what made me tick. And he made me feel alive, and it was all exciting and all well and good, except, you know, then the real world, you know, I didn't work or anything for the first 6 months I was with them, you know. I was buying food and whatnot, but I wasn't paying rent, but I wasn't really costing them anything, you know, but he was living with his mom, but then, you know, reality settled in, and I wound up working full-time, 40 hours a week for various parking companies. Actually, I didn't even start off working for parking companies. I worked different jobs, just like I've done my whole life. I worked through different temp agencies and whatnot, I don't know. I did telemarketing for a while and hated that. In any case, I was now working 40 hours a week, and he wasn't working at all. See, reality set in. In my first 6 months there, it was exciting, because I guess he was exciting. Certainly more exciting than any of the men I'd, you know, any of my one-night stands, any of the men I'd fucked or whatever, you know. Don't know why I encountered Donald, don't know. But I do know for a fact he just didn't have much, if any at all, light in him. You can have the bad boy, like Anastasia has her Christian Grey, you know, but she finds out Christian Grey actually has light in him. Sure, he's fucked up in the head, but he still has light in him, and, you know, Donald didn't. Barely. I don't know, it's presumptuous of me to say he didn't, Donald didn't have any light in him. I mean, we later got Omar, and he treated Omar very well, so he treated Omar better than he ever treated me. Donald treated Omar better. So Omar brought out some love in Donald, but and he easily recognized that, of course, because he was smart and brilliant and aware and whatnot. And devious and cunning, a natural-born criminal and all this crap. You know, I was broken when he lured me to him. I was broken. And I wound up breaking 1,000,000 times more. Donald tied me up one time, but he just left me there. So he wasn't sexual at all either. And when we first met, he gave me a massage to die for. Full body. On his living room floor. It was heaven. You know, not all men have that magic touch, but again, it's a one-time thing. He never did it again. So he would have the imagination to do all those lascivious, deliciously lascivious, salacious, whatever things that, you know, Christian does to Anastasia in these books. Donald had that kind of mind. Even the way he talked on my Earth Camp message board, even the weird kind of things that he talked about or that he and I did or whatnot. He wasn't very sexual at all. And I believe even the small amount of sexuality he showed probably is fake. And remember, he's on 1,000,000 psych meds, though. Obviously not 1,000,000, but you know, he experimented with all kinds of psych meds. And they fucked with his libido, of course. Like, why do you even have to think about, well, 11 years, that's a long time. And I'm planning to fly back there, remember? I don't want to. But I'm not going to lose the $350 flight credit either. You know? Really don't want to go back to that neck of the woods, but I have to. Or I don't have to, but I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose the $350 flight credit. I want closure, and I don't want to just be paying, you know, close to. It keeps going up, but right now it's close to $50 a month. You know, I just don't want to do it. My top utmost reason is I want closure. It's just ridiculous that I'm endlessly paying monthly on this storage unit. You know. I want to need closures. That's what I'm gonna get. I'd be terrified. I definitely won't go there after hours. I had to go through that final night that when I was flying back here, back to Massachusetts, you know. It was an overnight flight, so I got it cheap. And I went to my storage unit, and this guy was running up and down the halls, talking crazy stuff. I'm thinking, oh, after all this, I'm going to be murdered here in my storage unit. It's like, crazy. He was running up and I could hear him. He was running up and down the hall saying stuff like, that bitch, and I should do this, that. Oh, he's crazy. I had come there to get him. I was terrified. Just wanted to